Goob watching UFOs?
Need some advice, Rockhead. Make sure you get drunk or hit a stick of PCP before you go over there.
Goob, you saw alien?
Yeah. Light your blunts. Get your drinks. The show's about to begin. Welcome to the Goob Show. We got Pomona in the building. Talking about the aliens, we talk about the crib. Talking about the game banging, talk about the prison. Whatever's on the mind, we can start this new edition. The Goob Show. We got Pomona in the building. Talk about the aliens, we talking about the crib. Talking about the game banging, talking about the prison. Whatever's on the mind, we can start this new edition. The Goob Show. The back of the moon and Stonehenge, and niggas in the prison with wounds from straight edge. UFO sighters in Area 51, crippin' in Pomona. At times it wasn't fun. The Goob Show. Monterey's, please get the haters. We ain't got time for them. Only talk about the craters in the moon, the flying aliens in the zone. If aliens are listening, I smoke like Cheech and Chong. Tell me about your people and I'll tell you about Pomona. Shout out to Kev Mac Videos, that's my homie. I be the king real, this the circle when we chosen. This is the new edition of the hottest show, we own it. The Goob Show. We got Pomona in the building. Talking about the aliens, we talk about the crippin'. Talking about the game banging, talk about the prison. Whatever's on the mind, we can start this new.
Mama worked a couple jobs just to have a little bit. Little did she know I hustled in that blue penalty. Crazy when you got it, niggas say you acting funny, but when I was dead, bro, all them niggas used to love me. Yeah, look good now, but I'm from where the streets ugly, and the smart niggas with money walk around looking bummy. Son always asked me why his grandpa didn't want me. I told him I don't know, but shit, you ain't never gotta worry. The hurricanes that I done been through to get through this journey. Now I can raise my boys. Shout out my attorney. Slept on the county bed and a hospital gurney. I'm still here, so it's obvious these niggas can't hurt me. I went from mobbing in these British nights to on the corner selling white, running from them shining lights. Now niggas shining bright. Told the homie, watch when you see what this new AK do. He said, why you need that? I said, the snakes is upgrading too. Fuck the loud one, watch the one that ain't got shit to say to you. Put the barrel to his face, you can make him pray to you. Ain't even gotta touch yourself, niggas still label you. Pomona till I go, I stick to that like it's crazy glue. The club tried, but the police booked me, cause I had a court case, but I got caught playing hooky. And I'm pushing back on any nigga who try to push me. Crack a nigga head open like a 4-chip cookie. See, I'm kinda short, so niggas always overlook me, but dominate the sport, the reason why y'all bitch like rookies. Hey, riding in this foreign whip with some pouring pussy. It's a shame that these niggas still warring over pussy. They don't understand the locum. And since people tend to fear what they don't understand, what the fuck am I supposed to think? Catch a bullet in the streets or go to prison and get poked? Either way, eventually falling for the okie doke. Niggas dissing me, it ain't him, it's the dopey smokers. He know he get tied up and threw off of that motorboat. Always blowing smoke, but I'm never blowing smoke. If I stop, it's probably because it's all she broke. Yeah, hated gang, baby gorilla, a village villain. I'm from where the price for killing is the price for living, and the price is going up for anybody who tripping. I got the shooter, nigga, Scottie Pippen. Yeah, hey, where them niggas who say that they want it? We don't catch them tonight, we be back in the morning. Circle the block twice, if we see him, we own him. We just adding more heads to the totem. Should've told him, fuck where he from, hit him up with no warning. Since the nigga juiced up, leave his torso pouring. Don't accept no L's, cause we ain't going for it. All we do is stay winning, cause we born for it. Feeling kinda light right now. Yeah. Like this, my nigga. Yeah, rough, rugged, and raw is how they label me. Solid as a maple tree. Finger on the trigger, and the best is what I'm aimed to be. Bros let away my swag, represent me shamelessly. Get them little trash, that's what these motherfuckers say to me. Like a loogie from God, I spit it so gracefully. Already at the finish line, so boy, they ain't no racing me. Talk behind my back because these niggas scared of facing me. I come through with 120 G's like a Station 3. But I'm trying to keep it humble, stay about the agency. Switch from making shots to calling shots like a referee. Still ain't found the reason why these niggas choose to hate on me. But like a baby with a full diaper, they ain't changing me. Cause when the smoke clears, and it will soon, trying to be the last nigga standing in the room. Like King Tut, I rep my hood till I reach my tomb. Cold like ice cubes, but still hot like fresh bullet moons. Look like the ocean when me and my niggas fill the room. Like the recycling center papers, what I consume. Nothing to prove, still hustling and we on the move. West Coast, nigga, ain't nothing changed but the smoke. They say you always lose riches when you chasing them bitches. But you never lose bitches when you chasing them riches. We barracudas in my pond and oh so vicious. It's nothing to us, we click clack like Lolo switches. Every day is like a holiday. Niggas still unemployed. Tired of skinny jeans, a little tragic, still a feel the void. Tag teaming on your bitch, yeah, me and my closest boy. She say I give her more nuts than I almond joy. You know my style, I freak some, but I don't keep some. Lyrics like alarm clocks for all you niggas still sleeping. Nowadays they treat the game like it's fast food. One day you're here, the next year it's a different dude. Just for the record, I ain't hating, I'm just speaking true. In the end, if I'm here when the smoke clear, it won't be you. Just keep the hating coming, that's what I expect from you. Cali mouthpiece, get in the way and I spit on you. Cause when the smoke clears, and it will soon, trying to be the last nigga standing in the room. Like King Tut, I rep my hood till I reach my tomb. Cold like ice cubes, but still hot like fresh bullet moons. Look like the ocean when me and my niggas fill the room. Like the recycling center papers, what I consume. Nothing to prove, still hustling and we on the move. West Coast, nigga, ain't nothing changed but the smoke we prove. That's just a special one from my nigga A-Class. We still doing it, nigga. Matter of fact, we never stopped. It's A gang till I hang. No tragic, A classic. Yeah. You feel that? Let me get that blunt back, man.
Welcome to the Goob Show. I am Goob, promoting representation on this YouTube shit. Shout out to my homeboy, the Little Tragic. Hey, gang in the building. Getting his rap on, man. Also, shout out to King Real for my intro. Appreciate everybody that came me so far. G. Lou, Kev Mac, Ya, Western Ave, what's happening with you? On your wrench thing, man, shit happened. I got you, though. Don't trip. You get your wrench back. Magnus, just wanted to make a statement. I ain't wearing no alien costumes, my nigga, even though I talk about aliens. Monique Hill, appreciate you coming through. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you know, it's a different channel, different way of going about things. Kenneth Johnson, salute to you, my brother. Let's see who else up in here so far, man. Family Man, appreciate your brother. Vibing. Archangel, my nigga Vibing. McMullen, Trey Fossell, I see you up in here. This is my Spook by the Dough. What's happening with you? I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Jab G, appreciate you tapping in, man. Trap Star Jones, Local Vision in the house, man. I appreciate you shouting out me on your channel, homie. You know what I'm saying? Foresta 86, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate all y'all. Shana 313 from Detroit in the house. Chickasaw Rising, what's going on? Midwest, what's up with you? What's good? Bobby Streeter, new sub, big. I appreciate the subs, man. I can get as many as, you know. Hey, I'm trying to get up there, get my, you know, stair step, man. Take my time on it, man. You know, y'all know when y'all come up in here, you know, this is a different channel, my nigga. Some UFOs might be shown. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about some politics. We may get into some street shit. You never know fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? The good fella, I appreciate you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you doing that for me. You know what I'm saying? Western Ave say, we here, cuz Mac Heads, Maniacs, Winter Circle, Moonwalkers, all that. That's for sure, man. We all a family, homie. You know what I'm saying? We all stick together, man. We don't shit on nobody up in here. You know what I'm saying? We all peoples, homie. We all got that last name. You know what I'm saying? And even if we don't got that last name, you still all right with me. You know what I'm saying? My nigga that's on here, um, is part of that Damu family, homie. It's about that blackness nowadays, man. We got to elevate ourselves, you know what I'm saying, on that. So I don't, you know what I'm saying, whether you're across the track or on the same side of the track, homie, I'm good with you. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. I appreciate you. Crystal Brim, I appreciate you stopping in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Loco, I'm gonna try to do me, homie. You know what I'm saying? Stay in my lane. You know, I got a specific irregular lane, but I you know what? My car still takes the same gas as yours, Kev Mac, Melly Mel, any other niggas, you know what I'm saying? Shit. S Bone, you know what I'm saying? All my niggas from Cali that do they shit, or anybody that's on a platform um, that's doing what they do that I fuck with. You know what I'm saying? Um, Big facts for sure. What Magnus say, Goob, have you seen Fire in the Sky? Yes, I have. Um, there's not too many UFO movies that I don't look at. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe in that shit 100%. A lot of UFO and shit getting real. Yeah, I have this one video, man, that this young lady named Gina Marie that has, man, that if nobody was in here when I did the video um, about the observatories in Hawaii, she got a way out video on me that shows some shit that eventually everybody's gonna come on board. You know what I'm saying? For us as African American, Black, Mexicans, minorities, it's hard for us to believe that the shit is real. You know what I'm saying? But the shit is real. Um, Crystal Brim say, "What's up, Western Ave?" Jeb G, Representative Real. Now I'm trying to, get him jank. I appreciate you stopping through, man. You know what I'm saying? CB, I appreciate you know what I'm saying, the subscription, man. I seen you when you did that. Um, what's your thoughts on it? Let me see. Are my thoughts on Miss 702? Haven't seen you in a while. Appreciate you stopping by. What do I think about it? I believe it and know it to be real. Trapdoor Jones say, "What's that in the crystal?" I don't know why I keep saying Trapstar Jones when I know it's fucking Loco. Loco say, "What's up, Crystal?" You know what I'm saying? No sign of Uncle Buck tonight. Oh, Uncle Buck will probably come up in here um, once he take his meds. You know what I'm saying? So don't trip. Uncle Buck will be up in here. CB say, "What's up, Western Ave," and all that. Let's see. Just going through the comments right now. Bring my boy Omar Bradley Jr. in a minute once I go through these things. Family man, vibing. So don't trip. I appreciate Western Ave even coming back. If people don't realize, man, we had a miscommunication, man, but my boy Omar was always on. Man, let Western Ave come in and say what she say. She just that way. You know what I'm saying? So get them Jank say Loco, what it do, man? You know what I'm saying? Uh, so I just wanted to go through a few. My cousin from Compton. What's up with your Southside Compton, homie? You know what I'm saying? Are you into astrotheology? Not sure if I know what that definition of that is. So with that means I have to bring somebody that may be a little bit knowledgeable about that. My nigga Omar Bradley Jr. What's up with you, homie?
What's happening, my
you get-
brother, my brother, my
Did you- did
brother, my brother, my brother?
Hey, did you see
What
what he
is
said?
going on?
Magnus say
Uh,
astrotheology. Can you go into it? Because I actually I don't. You know what I'm saying? I know that has to do with the stars and the system like that, but
you know what?
other than that,
You know what,
You know what I'm
man? All theology is astronomy, right?
okay, right.
I mean, I understand what I understand the question, you know, especially
Nigga,
well, let me say that.
I got more than 30 motherfuckers in here on the live. Clap up to Goob.
Hey, that's what's
Good
up.
looking
That's
out.
what's up.
I just
You know,
go ahead. Because I didn't understand it.
You know what? You say you don't understand what we're talking about, Goob, but we have gone into astrology as it pertains to from the perspective of the Egyptians and from the perspective of the Aztecs and from the perspective of you know, astrology and numerology and all those things. And we've had those conversations. Yeah.
Well, here's what I didn't probably get. Here's what I probably didn't get: the theology part on the definition of astrotheology. So that's the point I'm saying.
Well, yeah, I mean the gods that exist amongst the stars. You know what I mean? The religions that exist amongst the stars.
Right.
Absolutely. Right. You know what I love about black people, man? What I love about black people is that we
for sure
can
you holler at Western Ave how we spoke on bringing her back in?
Is she saying that to you or is she saying that to me?
She's saying it to me because I said.
Oh, she's saying it.
Man, there's no hard feelings. She's saying it to both. Well, it's to me.
I think she's saying that to you because
Right.
I don't have no problem with her.
Yeah, I didn't have no problem either.
Yeah, I didn't.
Hey, Omar.
It ain't even nothing to be. I love Western Ave. Me and Western Ave is we in the building together.
She said both y'all.
Okay, well, you know, hey, listen, sister. Yeah. If I see you in the street, I don't know what you look like, but if I knew what you look like, if I seen you in the streets and you was getting busy with somebody, I pull over and stop and be on your team. No questions asked. That's how I feel about you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I pull over in the streets and be on your team. And I felt that way. You know what I'm saying? From day one. You family, you know, I don't have no ill will to you. I'm not a kid. I stopped being mad at people behind words and disagreements in the 3rd grade.
So what you say about the astrotheology? You believe that? Did you hear me or you didn't hear me? Did you hear me or you didn't hear me or my mic went out?
Me?
Yeah, about the astrotheology. You were still on the astrotheology. Oh, okay.
I answered the question. I said we talked about.
Oh, okay. It just went on my head because I went to something else.
No, we talked about that, and then I was gonna say I was talking. I had jumped to another topic. I was gonna say what I love about black people is that we get descriptive about other black people because we are not good with names.
Right.
We are not good with names. And we have to not allow other cultures to tell us what and what is not, like sexist and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because black people are very descriptive, you know, because we are not good with names. You know what I mean? If it's like, oh, that's Goob, right? If it's a whole bunch of people that we know from a spot, oh, you talking about homie that got the bullet in his neck. That is not being disrespectful to Goob. You know what I'm saying? At all. It's just
Right.
if I can't remember Goob's name, but I remember the crazy story of what happened to Goob. Oh, that's homie with
Right.
the boot with the bullet in his neck.
Right.
If
Right.
it's one chick in the neighborhood with a real big booty, oh, you talking about the chick with the big booty? I'm not trying to be sexist. I'm just saying she's the chick with the big booty. Now, with me, everybody knows that I'm from the other side of the tracks, but the more I'm here,
Right.
people gonna be like the nigga with the Crips. That's what I'm gonna be eventually, and I'm good with that. I'm good with that. See how I set up that joke? I went from the bullet to the booty to the nigga with the Crips. I did all that just to say, I think I would like to be known
Right.
as the nigga with the. I don't
But
know. Let's go.
and be descriptive like that, homie. It's just like being with somebody and you say, I can't remember a person's name, but I remember their face.
And what's
You know what I'm
cold
saying?
about it is the moment you use that description, everybody know exactly who you talking about.
Right. Right.
Magnus, so are we referring you saying Saturn, Pleiades, Sirius? So when you're talking about Mars as in the god of war, are you talking about Jupiter? Are you saying as the way they name the planets after the Greek and Roman gods? Is that what you're talking about? Or are you talking about the belief in astrology and astrological symbols, astrological symbolism? Are you talking about the actual name of the planets being named after gods, or are you talking about the belief of astrology changing the destiny of individuals? Like, in other words, I'm a Cancer, and so my Cancer sun it dictates this, and my Taurus moon dictates this. What are we talking about? I talked to Cam last night, tried to get him to come here. He said it'd be cool, but I told him just ask Omar what's up. He said, all right. You know what? I love Cam. I think Cam is awesome. But I personally, Ark, I don't think that Cam and Goob would be a good mix, because Cam is my homie and big brother. I love him to death. Goob is my homie and big brother. I love him to death. And sometimes when you get two bulls.
What's up, Big Dev? Appreciate you.
When you get two bulls in a China shop, even if those bulls have good hearts and good intentions, they still two bulls in a China shop. In other words, what's going on, Big Devil? In other words, Cam is a devotee of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. He is a devotee. He is led by the grace of the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. And he makes no bones about that. Goob follows his own indoctrination is no man is his spiritual leader. And so 5 minutes of conversation of Goob listening to Cam say that his proof of something being true is the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, that is not going to be enough for Goob. In the moment that Goob challenges that, it's going to cause something that...
Hold on. I'm finna mute. No, go ahead. I was just gonna get this phone call real quick.
Oh, okay. It's going to cause something that I don't think would pan out for our particular show. Now, had the two known each other from childhood, when it had the two known each other from childhood, then it would have been good. See, even when it comes to the UFO and the mother plane and all of that stuff too, yeah, they would agree with each other there, but you have to remember that the whole concept of the mother plane in Islam is that there are scientists above the mother plane, on the mother plane, that Fard Muhammad, when he passed, ascended to, that Elijah Muhammad, when he passed, ascended to, and that when Minister Farrakhan passes, he will ascend to. You see what I'm saying? And therefore,
What up, KJ?
they are speaking of a UFO and ascension. They are speaking to ascension being via enlightenment versus what we are talking about. We are talking about UFOs and the potential of abduction. You know what I'm saying? Like, is there another actual being coming to abduct you and get you that may be malevolent, which is bad, or may be benevolent, which is good? Their ideal of a UFO and another being is this is a direct connect relative God being that we are an extension of, and that if we are enlightened enough, we will ascend to that level, and that UFO will then take us to the heavenly plane.
Right. What's up with you, KJ? It's the homie KJ from the hood. You know what I'm saying? My sandbox nigga. Flip. That's one of my sandbox niggas. I put the link in there, homie. If y'all ever anybody want to hit that link, man, and come up here. Big Dev say, what is the topic? This is the Goob show. The topic range from politics to UFOs. You can take anything in between that if you want to. Homie, it's just a range. Homie, this is just my South Side Sundays. You know what I'm saying? And I represent Pomona 2 S's and a V. And I try to do this here on Sundays, man, just to have me a show for that. So there is no specific topic. I can go anywhere on my topic. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
so
man.
That's what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, before since I'm not gonna be on the whole time, yes, family man, Farrakhan calls it the wheel. Since I'm not gonna be here the whole show, get in some things that I want to get in real quick.
So does Ezekiel. Yes. in the Bible, if you read it, he calls it a wheel.
The wheel,
so
yes.
I understand that as well. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate that, Devil. You know what I'm saying? OG Steve, what's good with your mommy? I appreciate you stopping through, my brother Allerton.
OG Steve
in the house. You know what I'm saying? For sure.
I'm always gonna trip off of OG Steve name.
My boy,
always.
God, gang, only God. How you gang if you don't gang bang? My nigga, I appreciate you stopping through. I got the homie in the background. I'm gonna bring him up, but go ahead and start with you. What you gonna say? You say let you get yours off. So go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, you know what I want. You know what I want to talk about.
Go ahead.
Bring him in. Bring your people in. Bring your people in.
I'm gonna bring him in. Here we go. My homie Flip. This Omar. That's the homie Flip, man. One of my side.
All right.
So this is so what I want to talk about is this young man who is 22 years old. For 21 years, he was a man. He was ranked 490 out of 500 swimmers. And this year that he turned 22, he decided to be a woman and became first place champion in women's swimming. He identifies as a woman. He did not remove his penis.
Michelle, I appreciate you.
He does not take hormones, and he identifies as a lesbian.
Wow.
So he considers himself gay because he considers himself a woman.
And one
towers over all of the women swimmers. What do you think about that shit there?
That is crazy, homie. See, that's the problem. And I think, now they change in history, period, right?
Yep.
Because what he can do now, whatever he want to call himself. So they're gonna allow him to go to the Olympics as that, and he's just gonna blow out the.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if a person decided I want to get as many Olympic golds as I want to, what I'll do, I'll be a man and I'll be coming in 10th place against the rest of the men. I'll change my motherfucking sex and go over there and battle the women.
He was ranked
and beat all
490 out of 500 men. In college, he's in college. The International Olympic Committee said the new IOC frameworks makes clear that no athlete has an inherent advantage and moves away from eligibility criteria focused on testosterone level, a practice that causes harmful and abusive practices such as invasive physical examinations and sex testing. So basically what they're saying is testosterone levels do not give you an advantage in sports. So that means that steroids are not or should not be considered a performance enhancing drug.
Right.
If that's the case, make steroids legal so that these women athletes can have a chance. If you are going to have a male who is a walking testosterone making machine compete against women, and you are going to say it is against his human rights to force him to take medication to block his testosterone.
Right.
You can't force him to take medication to stop his testosterone, and you can't encroach on his rights as a human being. If he feels like he's a girl, you cannot tell him he's not a girl.
That's a boy. She's still a boy.
He's a boy because in his mind he is a girl. Yeah. So he gets to swim as a girl. Now you cannot tell me that testosterone
Shout out Sidewinder
advantage because he was 490 out of 500. Then he swims with a bunch of people who do not have testosterone and comes in first place. And when they took a picture of him standing next to the woman who came in second and third, they looked so damn sad, bro. They looked so damn sad. I mean, it was the worst picture I'd ever seen. And he looked 2 feet taller. Shoulders were wider and everything. And then for him to say, I like women, so I guess I am a lesbian now.
What?
Was almost like he was trolling society.
That's a good one. I like that. That's great.
Yeah. Is that a slap in the, what you think about it, Flip?
That's a slap in the face. So basically he's heterosexual because he's a lesbian, but he gay.
Yeah, that is some bully shit. He is a bully, is what he
is. Yeah.
I'm not only going to beat you at your sports, but I'm going to screw you afterwards. Exactly. Here's my question. Sports competition can get fierce. Competition can get imagine a team fight and this girl bombs on somebody. What does he get charged as? Because a man does serious damage to a woman when he decides to beat her up. Does he get charged as a man or does he get charged as a woman? When do we stop playing these goddamn games? Because if my daughter's playing basketball against a man who says he's a woman, but he still has his man packaging, and he bombs on my daughter, I'm going to whoop his ass as a man. I don't care if he says his name is Julie. Julie is getting his ass beat like he's James. I will take the time like I whoop James' ass. I will take the time like I whoop Julie's ass. James hit my daughter.
If you can't carry offspring, you ain't a female.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me kill this subject right now. If you can't carry offspring, you ain't a female. Shouldn't it be if you can't carry offspring, you're not a male? No, you're not a female. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
You can't.
Because
she can't have a baby. She can't. She or whatever the hell he is.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Western Ave. Wait a minute, Western Ave. You cannot have that argument around white women. Because I had that argument with white women. And they jumped on me and told me that my understanding is very sexist. If all I think that women are good for is having babies, then I'm sexist. And I said, lady, if a white man thinks that he can skip over periods, having babies, gender inequality, getting her ass whooped, and end up at the front of the line, to me, that's sexist. He can skip over the whole bad part and just hop at the front of the line, run a woman over, kill her in a car accident, and then win Woman of the Year on ESPN magazine. To me, that's sexist.
Right.
And racist.
Yeah, but you know,
and not only did he avoid man prison, he avoided prison altogether.
You said black women, no, for sure.
For an hour on Instagram because he said I was a bigot for dead naming Bruce Jenner. I said, Talib Kweli, I was a fan. You're defending Bruce Jenner?
Wow. You say, man, please. Wow, that's that, but bullshit. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? She's saying that's that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because how you can do that, because it's the same thing. Look, it's like, I'll go to a whole different realm of it. It's like niggas that be in the pen, and you got them homosexuals in the pen, right? And you want to keep dissing them homosexuals, and then when it's time to squabble up, you forgot this nigga's still a man.
Still a man.
So while you talking shit, you better be ready to fight this nigga like he a man, nigga. Don't think just because he got bitch tendencies, he's still a fucking man. You know what I'm saying?
They can turn that off real quick.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I don't get that.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah. I was on his thing, and Talib said that. I was on his Instagram thing. Talib said that it was all those women that jammed me was on his site. They was his friends. All of them.
Right.
And then this was before his good friend Dave Chappelle got in trouble. And then when I heard him defend Dave Chappelle, I was like, wait a minute. I wonder if Dave read everything that he said about me. So I called Faison. I was like, hey, Faison, you remember that argument I was having with Talib Kweli? He was like, yeah. I said, go on. Look what he's saying about Dave Chappelle. He called me back laughing. He was like, hey, man, that's Hollywood. That's Hollywood.
Right.
He gonna pretend like,
Hey, it's just like how we was talking about with what you call him said about Kanye West talking about pull up like he was a real gangster. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So, and I looked
yeah,
at the video like, Steve Harvey, if you don't sit your ass down, nigga,
yeah.
you ain't been gangster since gangster was a gangster, nigga. If you don't stop it, you know what I'm saying? You ain't tell nobody to pull up.
When
Nigga,
I got
sit
that
your ass
private
down.
person, when I got that private personal information that I know for sure.
Right. Yeah, he need to sit down somewhere and just go shut up.
Come on, Steve.
Kick back. You
Because to me, it should be a teachable moment. If you guys are the OGs that you say you are, then just say, hey, Kanye, let's pull you over to the side and let's have a meeting. This ain't the way, Kanye. If you really feel that way about Kanye,
right.
old men, first of all, we don't talk about other people's relationships. Hey, youngster, come on over here. Come on over here and let's holler at you for a minute and let's tell you what you're doing wrong. And if you really want your girl back, we're going to tell you how you're going to get her back. But personally, we don't think you want her back, and here's why.
See, I didn't say Cowboy. Understand what I said. I didn't say that Kanye wouldn't do it. A nigga from Chicago, maybe from the streets or whatever, but he a rapper. I said that Steve Harvey is not the motherfucker that should be trying to test a nigga. If even a square type nigga, Steve Harvey just needs to stay in his fucking place. Because I don't think that nigga got a gangster business bone in his fucking body.
My
That's my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Argument is they done took Kanye off the Grammys, right? Was it the Grammys?
Yeah, they just took him. I just
took him off of South by Southwest. They throwing him off of all of this stuff. Right. But again, like I said, I'm not a Trump supporter, but I believe it's more because he supported Donald Trump than what he's doing.
I didn't think it was aimed at me, Cowboy. I was just going off your statement. Kanye was from Chicago. I knew it wasn't aimed at me. I was just saying, yeah, Kanye may be a little more gangster than what the fuck
Steve think he is.
Steve Harvey is trying to portray us because Steve Harvey said, "Nigga, pull up on what's his name?" He said, "Pull up on."
Your wife say Steve came from the Shanae.
Steve comes to streets too, just Cleveland streets, honey. All right, dear, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Well, but Steve Harvey was protecting or saying something for what's his name, the other comedian,
Daryl.
Hey,
yeah,
Goob.
what's up? What's up with your Flip?
Lee trying to get you to send the link.
Tell him to come in the chats. Obviously, he's not subscribed to my channel. Tell him to come in the chat like you did, and I'll send a link to him. He can come right on. Just tell him that.
Okay.
Just tell him to come into the chat room and say, "What's up, Goob?" And I'll send him the link, and he can come on in.
So
okay, all right.
So, when you see all of these attacks happening on Kanye, it ain't on behalf of Kim Kardashian.
Steve Harvey.
You know what I mean? She ain't got that much juice.
Right.
It's liberals getting him back for
hey, I'm gonna just mute. I'm gonna just mute and let you go ahead. I'm gonna come make this conversation call real
supporting
quick.
Donald Trump, and it's for him saying what he said about Barack Obama. And I've always said that really we need to pay more attention to Kim Kardashian's behavior. If you leaving a man that you know has some mental health issues, then you shouldn't go to a man who has mental health issues. I mean, why would you go to a man who threatened to kill himself when the last young lady left him? And when the last young lady left him, nobody said, "Oh, Pete's crazy. Oh, he's gonna kill somebody." No, they did a wellness check on him. They went to his house and opened up the door and started looking for him and tried to help him out. They weren't trying to, oh no, he's gonna kill the next person he dates, and oh, this is stalker behavior. And you look at the reports yesterday that came out. Pete Davidson got Kim Kardashian's name branded into his chest, not tattooed, branded into his chest. So there is something about her that's off, and it's something about Pete that's off, and so it can't all be Kanye. You know what I'm saying, brother? Can't just be all him.
That's right.
Because shouldn't no man be branding a woman's name into his chest? And shouldn't no woman, while she has 4 kids with another man and she knows that her man has some mental health issues, be leaving that man and going to another man with mental health issues? There's no way that should be happening. But if DLU, Steve Harvey,
or link in the chat. Lee.
Huh?
Now I was telling the homie Lee, they're gonna link in the chat, homie. Just hit that link on there, and it'll bring you into the live, homie.
But if he got branded, yeah, right. It's like I said to you before, Goob. They were dating during the time that Kanye and Kim were still intimate and seeing each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really what's driving Kanye crazy, is that he found out after the fact that they was cheating together. You can tell, you know what I mean? Or if you've gone through it, you can tell. Let me tell you something, man. My first real heartbreak, first real high school heartbreak, it has to happen to as young as me. It has to happen to as young as men.
That's Lee. Lee got to turn something down in there.
I was with this young lady who I thought I was going to be with her forever. Oh my God, I was in love with this girl. Man, I was with her in the 8th grade. The birds would fly around my head when I would see her. I would hold her hand and walk with her to class. My dad would laugh at me every time he saw me with her. He would point and tell his friends, like, look at how stupid my son is with this girl. I mean, he would joke. Him and his friends would take out money and throw it at each other and say, hey, I got 20 that this ain't going to last a year. So I called her up. I said, I want to come over, have my buddy with me. What are you doing? I'm not doing nothing.
You know, I just want to make a thing because CB said Kanye, a wild boy, his mother passing was definitely hard on him. I don't agree with a lot of his action, but I'm starting to cut him more slack. You know, yeah, man, you lose a lot of people in your life, homie. You know what I'm saying? But do those that once they gone, once you go Pacific. The reason I did that, Big Lee, hold on. Big Lee, the reason I did that is there's background noise coming from you, homie. The reason I did that, Big Lee, hold on. Big Lee, there's background noise coming from you, homie. You got two links open. You got to close one of the links because you got a echo and you got back noise behind you. Can you hear me? So I just want to say that I can understand him going crazy because his mom died, but I don't think that she will want him to go as crazy. People are saying that he's going crazy because he lost his broad. That's what I think that he's going crazy about.
So
you know what I'm saying? So then he gonna see her. He gonna see her out there doing the same thing she used to do with him, with this little skinny ass white dude. You know what I'm saying? And he could have had it, but he fucked it off, doing whatever he was doing. Arguing. We don't know what happened behind closed doors when she finally said, fuck that. Nigga, we ain't been around but 2 years or something. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say, this is, let me say, I called her. I wanted to come through. She said no.
Right.
Can't come through. Me and my girls are having a sleepover. Right. Can't come through.
That's right, Archangel. You ain't lying about that.
My daddy told me. He said, son, don't go over there. Don't go over to her house. I went to her house anyway. Guess what? She wasn't there. Her daddy told me I dropped her off at the dance. The dance she swore to me she wasn't going to. I went to the house with my homeboy. My dad said, son, do not go to that dance. She went to a different high school from me. I said, Dad, I got to go to the dance. I got to find out what's going on. He said, son, you already know what's going on. You do not want to see it. Do not go to that dance.
You good now, Lee.
Dad,
all right.
I'm not going to that dance.
I
put my boy in the car and nigga, I went to the dance. I went to the dance. I got there and I seen her coming across the street holding hands with another nigga.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God.
Right.
I'm in the parking lot. She's coming across the street holding hands with another guy. I'll never forget the song Immature, I Will Never Lie Again is on the radio.
Wow.
It's Night Beat is on. Remember Night Beat would come on? Kevin Slow Jam and James, Night Beat. It's I Will Never Lie Again. Now the bitch is walking in slow motion holding another nigga's hand. She got a Slurpee because she coming from 7-Eleven. Motherfuckers are sharing a Slurpee. You know what I'm saying? They ain't seen me yet. I'm in the parking lot. The dance is over. Everybody at the school seen me. They like, there go her nigga right there in the parking lot. Ooh, this is gonna be good. The guy that she went to the school with, they all his homies is there like, oh, if he tripped, we gonna jump this nigga. It was just me and my buddy. When she finally sees me and I'm like, why would you do this to me? She laughed, bro.
Wow.
She laughed. It was a nervous laugh, like I'm busted, but all I could do was laugh. I looked around. I was surrounded by guys. So I hopped in the car.
Jay Barnes, appreciate you stopping through.
With my boy. Wait, it gets worse. I get more pathetic. I get to the house. That's when I find out that my pops is a pimp. I get to the house. I'm crying. I'm crying like a bitch.
See, like you were singing Orange Juice Jones. Man.
I was.
Singing in the rain.
In the house. My dad said, why are you crying?
He said, you still traumatized, nigga.
Decades later. No, you can't cry. I said, why can't I cry? He said, nigga, because I told you not to go. You got your just desserts. He said, you want the bitch back? I said, yeah. He said, all right, I'm going to tell you how to get her back. Don't call her. He said, the only reason why you want to call her is because you want to know why. Fuck her. Don't call her back. If you don't call her for a week, she'll leave this nigga. She'll call you back. But if you don't want her back, call her ass. I was like, And he saw me twitching. He said, okay. Motherfucker, if you call her, you're not my son. I said, okay, Dad. 30 seconds later, took off to my room. Why?
You stupid as motherfucker, boy. Hey.
My partner that was with me fucked up too. He turned around and asked my dad and said, does this mean that my girlfriend is cheating too? My dad said, they all cheat, son. They just don't get caught. He called his girlfriend.
I bet you they 7-11.
That was my first fear. We all have to go through that shit.
So
clearly,
you say that's the first?
Has not. This is his first one.
Right.
And we are watching his growing pain in public.
Right.
We watching him go through his first one. We have all gone through that shit. After you go through your first one and you know what it is, it's like,
right.
Now, I can't say who the person is because she's a celebrity. But goddamn, yo.
So look, but Kanye,
I thought I was gonna die. My heart came out my chest. I threw it up. I looked at it. I tried to swallow it back. I couldn't breathe. I was in the tub rocking back and forth with the shower water on me. Bro, I went through it. I went through it. It was the worst. It was the worst day of my life, man. My pops was like, I don't know.
You never looked at it. You never looked at the Slurpee the same again, nigga.
Homie, I never looked at a Slurpee. I didn't want to see it. My dad had a twin turbo 300Z convertible that second to none used in their music video. He said, son, it had a phone in it. It was one of the first cars that had a real cell phone that had more than a 10-mile range in it. Take my car.
That was in that video? Is your cars in that video? Oh, okay.
Yeah, second of it. Here's $500. I'll see you Monday. You got the whole weekend in my car, son. Go.
Right.
I sat in the driveway. I couldn't even leave. It was that bad.
Hey,
and let me tell you why it was. Let me tell you what made it even worse. Me and that chick never even had sex.
You niggas was just plutonic. Y'all was just plutonic.
I was a virgin crying.
Wow.
You niggas was plutonic lovers. Hey, it
was puppy love.
Hey, for my sandbox niggas that's in here, man, this my Lee. If you ain't met it, this Omar Bradley Jr. Me and this nigga been knowing each other for 25 years. His wife and my wife are best friends. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
All right, man. Nice to meet you, homie.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Jarv's supposed to be trying to come in, but he on the highway. So
okay, you know I know how that is.
Yeah, the wife say, Omar, some things you should keep to yourself.
Hey man, I'm good.
No, you share that one, man. You share that one.
It was funny. It was. I got it bad. Nah, man, she and I are good friends, man. We was kids. We was like 11 when we met. Yeah,
shout out to the
water under the bridge.
G Lou show. If don't nobody, you know what I'm saying, ain't subscribed or anything to the G Lou show, man, go over there, subscribe to his channel, man. He got that.
He got that straight up just dry humping the whole time, never getting to second base.
Yeah, never got to second base.
Yeah,
and then you went crazy over it.
Because his daddy was a pastor. He was like, let's stay virgins until we get married, and I believed it.
I think you're a cool man. Good luck to you and your tribe. And what is that? Y'all up to here, Pete. He say, yo, Goob, I apologize for saying crazy shit about you. I appreciate it, Eyeball Torres. I ain't a crazy nigga. I just think outside the box. That's all,
Outside
you
the
know what I'm saying?
box.
Outside the box, homie. That's all I do. You know what I'm saying? It's all good. You know what I mean? I know it's a whole bunch of motherfuckers talk, got some weird or crazy shit to say about Goob in his channel. I'm cool with that. I love it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hit that.
Monique said Monique want to know who it was.
Yeah. Everybody want to know what it was after you told the whole damn story. You know what I'm saying? Shit. So it's been good with you, Lee Denton.
Hey man, I can't call it, man. It's been slow motion, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I'm glad you stopped by tonight, Army.
Yeah,
you know
I was getting your text messages late, man. My phone be tripping over here, man. So that text message stuff don't be going through till late, so I was missing it.
I try to let everybody know every Sunday, homie. I'm gonna try to have this Southside Sundays at 8:00. You know what I'm saying? And do what I do. You know, I got to get more exposure out there. So I do Sundays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and then whatever day I want to do in between them. You know what I'm saying? But me and Omar be doing our little show on Tuesdays and Thursday. We got the Taco Tuesday. We got the Tamale Thursdays. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Well, I'm here on Southside Sunday, man. Just hit me up early. I want to, shout out to our people, Palmer Boy and Margaret Manil, man. They just lost a daughter, man. So rest in heaven. Right? Yeah, so that's our own people, man. So I want to give a shout out to that, man, and keep strong.
I want to give, why you just brought that up, man. I want to give a shout out. You know what I'm saying? My condolences to Big Strange and the homegirl Cam, man. That she get better.
I heard Cam had a stroke, man.
Yeah, she had a stroke. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, shout out to them, man.
Yeah, me and Cam the same class, man. So that's my homegirl, man. So I wish her well, man.
Well, Cam was one of the first females I met when I moved on Morrison. She stayed 3 houses down from me. You know what I'm saying? So I met everybody that's on Morrison, from J-Dub, Cam, let's see, who else stayed on there? The twins, grandmama and them people stayed on Morrison. You know what I'm saying? Shit. The Dixons. Kayla and them stayed on there.
Kayla and them,
Yeah, and next door to Kayla and them was the homie, what's their name? The essay,
Danny Boy.
Danny Boy. Danny Boy and his, stayed next door to them. They all stayed on Morrison, homie. We all grew up together. You know what I'm saying? We was all youngsters at that time, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Cam. I hope she get better.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
For sure, man. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, man, we just chopping it up. I had this. You say, damn, Bobbin, I thought there was Corey Bird and the trigger. You done knock somebody out, Vibing or Corey Bird? Y'all's chose, and I appreciate you stopping through. Hey, look though, for all the people that do come in here and the channel that I fuck with, I got this weird video. I'm getting an echo from somebody that has a double. Is it you, Flip? Flip, I think it's you. I think you got a double.
No, my mic was off. I had my mic muted.
Is it you, Omar?
See, I'm gonna mute myself again.
Yeah, this a weird video, man. But this young lady, man, Gina Marie. I don't want to play the whole video and go through it on this day. But I'm a extend it to the beginning, but I want y'all to trip off this.
I really think something's going on
right
at the observatories in Hawaii, because the observatory today in the wee hours of the morning was lit up like a light bulb, as if it was the daytime. In fact,
I'm gonna go
let's
past
see, right
her.
there you are. Dear goodness, you all just wait one moment. So I think you all should be able to watch that while I go in here and update my phone.
I'm gonna go past when she's doing all the updating and all that, and get to the real shit. The real shit is crazy, and you can believe it how much you want to believe it.
And I think the mere fact that this thing over here showed up around 1 a.m. Look at that. Okay, just look at that. Why don't they have their camera today? Why wasn't it dark like that so we can see if the same thing happened? I don't think they wanted us to. I don't. I think they wanted the sky super, super bright so we couldn't see anything except the big whiteness of the snow and the darkness of the ground. Something's very concerning is happening. Look at that. That shouldn't be happening. The bright lights and stuff, it should not be happening. Something could possibly be on this earth. Okay, somehow got here. I know that there's stuff underground. There's like beings underground, and there's like beings in the caves. There are talks of aliens, extraterrestrials, interdimensional beings that are here. There is talk of those type of aliens. But yeah, this look at this. This is almost 2 in the morning up here at the top. That's what the sky should have looked like. And the same thing over here on the other side. It's 2 in the morning and it's as bright as day. Why do they got to have their big massive floodlights flooding the sky? That's what you've got to say. Why ask that question? Why do you got massive floodlights flooding that sky so nobody can see the stars in the sky? I wanted to see that one star that got really super bright like it did before this showed up. As that showed up on the side, that's what I'm thinking. Look at that, you all. It only took them a few days to change their filming of that observatory. So I think because that showed up right here.
I'm not gonna let y'all, because it's a lot. It's like a 40-minute video. Yeah, I'm gonna try to extend it, but I just want you to hear her say the difference between the 2 nights. One is way different, and I have that actual live stream in my background that I can show y'all. It's crazy because I've been looking at it as well, but it's gonna be weird when we go to it now. If you believe it,
something in the area of the sky.
Let me see. Let me move it a little bit farther.
Bluebeam can literally have a real world effect, physically take people out, because that means it would have to be physical. It would have to be real. It wouldn't be make believe. It would not be a projected image, because a hologram, you can't touch a hologram.
Hold on, pause. My nigga KP up in this bitch. What's up with your KP? For sure, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You can't do anything with a hologram. All you can do.
I'll send the link out if you want to come in.
People look up in the sky and they say, "Oh, that's Project Bluebeam. That's more or less like a hologram." Well, what happens when things start getting destroyed or people start disappearing? That's real. Okay, it's no longer a hologram. Something real and physical is happening on the earth. That's the only thing I have against the Project Bluebeam theory. Okay, that's what I have. I know they can project holograms, but what happens when real things start happening to real people? Okay, what happens then? Yeah. That's all I got to say. Now, see, look at this thing going across the sky. Have you seen them things flying over there? Wait. Did you see these things flying around up here in the sky? They're flying all over the place. You all, can you see them? Okay, it's around the 5-something mark. They're flying. They're ships is what they are. They are ships.
Now, watch this shit here.
This. Gina,
bro,
honey, you got to pause that one. We got to pause that one. There's UFOs flying around all up there in the sky. You all, get this one out of the way. This one's got to go.
Now, I want to pause this because what y'all going to be looking at, if you remember, if you look at her time stamp, She sped her shit up, so it's going in instead of seconds, it's going almost in minutes and hours. So it's real fast. So what you're gonna see is not actually moving like that. It's just what she did, sped it up.
Over here and get out of the way. I got to get out of the way. We got to look at this.
That
We
link
have
in there
got
is
to
for
look
you,
at this,
KP, if you want to come in.
First, we're going to look at this one from today because there are literally UFOs flying around in the sky around that time. Look at this, you all. We got to look at it. Okay. I'm going to calm down and we're going to look. Let's see if I. No, Gina, honey, you got the wrong one going. I got to get this one going. We're going to watch them flying around. Look at them. Oh my gosh, are you all seeing this? Oh, they're flying all around the place.
I love that girl.
Oh my
she just
gosh.
be yelling.
Look at them. They're UFO ships. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Look at this, you all. They're UFOs. They're not. Oh my gosh, they're not stars. They're not stars. Oh my gosh, you all. Look at this. That is wild. Okay, so just suppose they left the whole part of look at these are flying all around our skies. They left the whole brightness of the night to cover up all of this that's happening, you all. There's some kind of battle going on up there. Oh my gosh, look at them. They are all over the place, you all. We're gonna watch it. So look at that one. That one's going across the sky. Let's go back. We got to see what's happening. They're still flying around. That's why they've covered the sky up. They're flying around in the daylight, in the nighttime. They're making it so bright that we can't see. Can you all see them? Let me show you something. I'm going to show you them. I'm going to blow it up because we're going to catch some in this darkness, you all. They are flying around up there. Look at that. Can you see them now? Even if we just see the top part, you can see them flying all around.
See, that shit is crazy. Now I can't.
Oh my goodness gracious! Look
No,
at this. Can you see?
It's
them?
gonna
Maybe
even
you all
get.
can
It's
see
gonna
them.
even get better than that.
Let me
Watch.
see. This ain't Elon Musk satellites either. Let's just look at this, you all. Look at this. These are UFOs flying around, and that's why the observatory is bright. They don't want us to see. Yeah, we're gonna make it see better. This is only a fraction of the sky, just one fraction. There's that star. I think that's that star. Look at this. Wow.
See, it's
That's
better
why
for
they
me. I can
brighten
see
up
them
the
because I
sky at night.
downloaded
They
it.
don't want us to see the battle that's taking place.
I see
Oh
them
my
moving.
gosh.
Yeah, I see
You
him.
see them? You see them?
Yeah.
This is not Project Bluebeam, you all. It's not. Look at that streaking across the sky. Oh my gosh. This is so wild.
This was in February. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're busted. They're busted now. Okay, yeah, so we found out. Now we know why you made the sky so bright.
You see them
This
streaking
is
across
why.
the sky?
Oh,
is
yeah.
Because
crazy.
there was
Yep.
all kinds of UFO ships up there flying around. That's why they did it. LM Savvy, this is today. This is today. Okay, that's what this is. Look how bright they got this sky. That's why they don't want us to see. They brighten up the skies because they don't want us to see what was going on. But as they turn their cameras and quit filming in the sky, now we can see what's happening. This is from today right here. Wait and see. You can see them going flying across that sky. You're gonna see it really well, you all. Oh my gosh. Wow.
See, this one is
Can
slow.
you all
She
see
gonna
that
pull
on
up
your
another one.
end? I'm
can't
wondering
see 'em
why
now?
this red Oh, that's okay. That's from my computer screen. Yeah, look at them. They're flying around. Oh my.
Let me see if I can blow it up because y'all, I don't know if y'all
Whoa.
can
Some of them
see
are
it.
faster than
Oh yeah, I
others.
see him.
Yeah, they moving like a mug, man. I mean, I already knew what time it was.
Yeah.
See, and that's what happened the other night. If when we get through looking at this one at the fast speed, we'll go back to the night that we saw the spider in front of it. That's on the 9th. Look at this. That's
You see that one shit?
wow.
Yeah, that's the lady Gina.
That's not our airplanes.
Gina Marie. You know what I'm
my
saying?
goodness,
Y'all go
it is
check out her
not one of
channel,
our
man.
Airplanes at all. Wow.
Somebody said the fleet is pulling up.
My.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look how they just going
There's probably
across the sky
thousands
like.
of them.
You know, and that's not no. That's
Yeah,
not no
look
shit
at
that you
him.
could
Yeah,
just.
look at him. Shoot.
Boom.
I
Yeah.
see a flip. That's crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, that's not something that you can just make up.
Yeah, if you got footage like this definitely
Right.
needs posted just like this, documenting them flying across the sky. That's what needs to be documented right there.
You know what I'm saying? Coming up, down, across. And
Boom,
hers
straight
is,
down that came. Watch this, you all. We're going to shrink it. See how bright it is now? We can't see it now because it's that bright. Because it's that bright. They kept it bright all night long is what they did. All night long because they didn't want us to see the sky. They didn't want to see us the UFOs flying around. Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to shrink this when it's 2 in the morning. We would have seen this whole entire sky flooded with them. The whole entire sky. Let me get this one right here. This is the one we're going to look at because this is going to show us the nighttime is what it's going to show us. And
now watch this shit. You're going to see them in 2s and 3s.
Let's see.
This shit is crazy.
Okay, this is 12 at night.
You know what I'm saying?
This is the laser. The laser. What if this is trying to shoot them down? What if this is trying to shoot them down, you all? Okay, it's nighttime now. Let's get this laser out of the way. We want to see this happening. I hope I've got this sped up as fast as I can. I hope I do. Oh, okay, let's look. I think they showed up around 5 something in the morning is what I think happened. Let me see, because they were both showing up around the 5 in the morning time frame. That was on the 9th. Right here, this is on the 9th, so let me come to the 5 in the morning to see if that's when they were showing
the
up
date
here.
timestamp is over on the left.
Okay, yeah, they're starting to show up. They're starting to show up, you all. I seen one at the bottom flying around. Okay, they're flying around. Let's get them. We got to get them. We got to catch them all flying around, you all. That's what we're going to do. We're going to catch them flying through the sky. This is, just leave it
This
about
is some
right
crazy
there.
shit, man.
Gosh. We got to wait. There they go. Yeah, they blend in perfectly.
Ain't that many stars in the world gonna be shooting like that.
No.
Perfectly.
Meteors ain't gonna do the shit that these things are doing. We haven't even got to the best part.
Wow,
when you start seeing them,
they're gonna flying all around.
Appreciate you, Trent Phillips.
Okay, who do they?
Whatever that emoji is, all right.
That's not shooting stars at all. This is
Reggie
UFOs
Owens, appreciate y'all.
all over this earth. Wow. I have no idea which direction this camera is facing, but
Look at that shit.
at this point it doesn't matter because I don't think these are stuck in just one section of the sky. I don't. There's no way they could be stuck in one section of the sky. I say they're all over the sky.
I mean, look how many of them. If y'all
But
really
no, look at the speed that they're traveling
Wow.
though. Okay,
and look how right.
You gotta imagine a plane would sit in
This
the
ain't
view
Project Blue
for a
Beam,
long
okay?
time.
because that's
because
what I'm saying right now. This is
that's
not Project
the
Blue
speed
Beam.
of a
These
plane.
ships
But look
flying
how
Right.
all
fast they're
around
going.
up here in the sky. Look at this. There's probably hundreds of them.
Yeah, they shooting
That's the
across the
ones that
whole
we can
sky
see.
too, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And I have that same video, this camera that she's looking at right here.
Hundreds of them.
When we get through with it, I'm gonna show you
Hundreds
exactly
of
the
them
same
flying
camera
all
that she's looking at.
around. Let's get this, you all. They're going straight across the sky. They're doing their own thing, is what they're doing.
That's crazy, man, to
See
be
if we can
involved
see
and
it. Let's
know
get that out of the
what's
way.
really going on inside all that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, they just, you just imagine we
Wow.
don't look up enough. People don't look up enough to even,
Right.
The Palladians?
Right.
They could be the Palladians.
look, man. I mean, that is just crazy to me, man. When I seen this
And if they're
video, I was
going
like,
down at an angle, are they going inside the earth? Are they going inside the earth, you all? Is there a place for them to hide inside the earth? Because they look like they're going
How does she make the
down.
assumption that those are the
Look at the
Palladians?
angle of them.
no,
Of
somebody
some of them.
asked her. Somebody asked her a question in her chat. And she said they could be the Palladiums. That's the only reason I think she said that.
Wow. I sure hope you can see them. If you got a small phone, I don't think you'd be able to see them that well.
Oh, Monique, I
you
found a
put
way to
on
answer your
here.
question without getting in trouble. I think I found a way to answer
Oh,
who it
who it
is.
was?
In the ground.
Who
Oh
it
my
is
gosh,
without
they're
Look at
going
that
so
shit.
saying
fast.
a name.
You see that thing shooting down? That is crazy.
They
Shout
Some
out.
are here
wait,
to assist.
that I don't know if you can see that.
No, we can't. Wait till I blow it up and move this out the way there,
Okay.
Omar, and then
Yeah,
you can
bet,
show
I
it.
can't believe they're
bet.
going so fast. They are. They're going super fast. See if I can blow it up just a tad bit more for some who may not be able to see it that well.
Look at that shit, man. That is just crazy to me, Ami. You can't make this shit up.
Them
Look at
going
that
across
shit go
like that.
across.
Damn.
You
a
can't
bit
make this
more.
shit up.
I mean, you can't really argue with
For
the
those who may not
precision
be able to
of the
see it
flight
that well, if
pattern.
you're on a small cell phone, you should be able to see something streaking across the sky.
What could you argue?
I mean, they're going right past each other. Again, you don't have like plain traffic lights, the
Yeah,
red.
we got the heat going, King Ahucamundo.
You
we
don't
got it
have like
going
the blinking
on.
red or
We
the
had a bumpy
blinking
start to the
white.
beginning, but you know what? I'll probably go back and trim that
No.
video because somebody's not going to watch
It's
that.
just solid lights.
I think that was all
Right.
to
I
try to get me
wonder
off course.
how far do those lenses go? How
But that's
far off can
okay.
this be?
I'm gonna show you Flip
Boom.
after this because I have the same exact
You know how
live
they say
stream
shooting stars?
going
What if
on.
they ain't shooting stars? Like
'Cause
when you
since
look in the
I
sky,
seen
what if
it,
it's these?
I've
They're
been on it
ships and
all
stuff.
day. You know what I'm saying?
I
Looking
don't
at the
think they're
same
meteorites
thing.
either because some of these are going straight across. Like that one, boom, straight across the center and down.
And satellites have a specific flight path that they have to follow.
Linda,
Right.
You know what I
you're
mean?
so
Like
welcome.
Right. Look at that one. Look at
Boom.
that.
I wonder
Yeah.
what happens if I blow it up. You think we'll be able to see it better? Just maybe get a better glimpse of what their ship might look like flying across here. Let's see if we can. Probably won't be able to because the resolution that's happening. We got to have somebody come across the middle. We got something.
I
going across the
appreciate you, Jay
top.
Barnes. But yeah, man, I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't dispute none of it. I was
It's
trying
not as
to,
good as a range
like anybody else, like,
for some of
damn, I
those.
believe in UFOs, but is this shit like, man? But there's nothing I can change
If
to
they're already
say.
flying around like that, they're already here on the earth. That's what I think. They're already here.
But I mean, look at all
This
these
one
these
area
things,
of
man.
the
They just,
sky.
but you got to understand, they're not going that fast there, Flip. She
Wow.
sped up the video. So the
Okay.
video is going real fast.
It's
So
too
they're going
mesmerizing.
basically
It
slow
really is.
across it, but she just sped it up so you can see how many of them
Oh,
are
okay.
coming. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
If you got a big screen TV, this would look really cool on them because you could see them really good flying
Look
across
at
the
that.
sky like that. Boom, boom. Womp. Left a trail behind it.
That shit is crazy.
This flying so fast. Is this what the military is seeing? These right here, all in the sky. Look at that one going across the center like that.
So
Yeah. No.
yes, sir. I stay in my lane. I'm on that UFO tip. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till they
No,
reveal
it's not
themselves
space
too,
junk.
man.
That's
Hello there,
right.
Susan,
Yeah.
honey. We just be watching
I
this
like
at the
her name is
observatory
Gina, right?
flying around straight
Yeah,
across
Gina
the
Marie.
screen.
I like Gina, man. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Because
Up
clearly
here at the top,
Gina's
too,
looking
it's
for a
kinda
man.
darker at the top. We probably see better at the top.
Clearly
So
Gina's
we had to
looking
wait
for a
for some
man.
of them to
Gina
come
gets
through.
dressed up. She puts on
You
her
on
Sunday
on
best
PS4? Is that
every
PlayStation
time. She's
4?
always
Oh, a
fly.
1080p
You could tell she's
60.
watching these
Isn't that
videos for
cool,
hours, so
Will?
she
That's
ain't got
pretty
nobody to
cool.
cook for.
It really
She
is
No.
pretty
edits
cool.
the shit. You know what I'm saying? She's
Let
really
me try to
hyperactive,
bring
which
this
means she
back.
ain't been
Sorry
riding
about this,
nothing.
Joel. I want to try to bring
So
it back to where we got a
she's
better
waiting on
view of it.
somebody
You
to
see,
get in
they're
her
gonna do
comment
something in the
section that's
morning,
talking
but
about taking
And
her
there's
see,
to
activity going
Ruth
on. They're
Chris.
flying all over the place
right.
at the
And see how
observatory.
this video looks to y'all right here? I'm gonna bring up
Boom.
the video. The
All over
same
the
camera
place in
that
the
she's looking
sky. The
at,
sky is
I have that
so
same camera up
active.
now.
Now,
I have
granted,
that same.
they're not flying this fast because I have sped this video up. Had I not sped this video up, we wouldn't see them. They're slowly moving the sky, but you've seen them slowly move in the sky. Also, you have, look at them flying. This is from the 9th. And
That's February 9th of this year. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
They coming
Yeah.
I
out
think
that
that footage
much.
from the 9th, it looked like a big
Wow.
giant spider and those big old orb-like things in the sky. I think it was like big motherships of these right here, great big gigantic motherships that showed up. I really feel that way now after seeing these flying all over the place.
Look at that one
them
right there.
flying.
That is crazy to me, man. You know what I'm
This
saying?
is
But
so cool. It really is. Oh, I got this video downloaded and saved to my external hard drives because they are all over the place at this observatory. And you know, the majority of them look like they're the same size. I haven't seen no great big massive ones. Why are these ones coming straight down? The other day, I look at this one coming across the top of the observatory, flying straight across that screen. Boom! What are you doing with these lights flashing red? Wow! So that's
yeah, this was this
look
year,
at
family
them.
man.
See, now this is this laser. What if this laser? This is at 1 something. It started around 20 something. I think. What if it's trying to shoot things down in the sky? Because watch this. See these observatories. They're no match for these UFOs. They're no match at all. Look at this. No match.
See, that's what I was asking about the last video. Laser calibration. I know that these.
Right. So what I wanted to bring up for y'all is, hold on. This right here. Let me see. This is the camera. Hold on, I may need to take that out first.
I'm still peeping the comments. Archangel has called Monique flawless. Monique has said, Arc, you as well, fam. Keeping a close eye on the comments. Enjoy.
So this is what I have now that I'm looking at. And I can look at it. Hold on. That's the exact same camera that she's looking at. Remember, she's seen in the, you know what I'm saying? the same position where that camera is that she was looking at. So I understand what she's saying. This is the night. Now, if I go back here, this is at 10 o'clock in the morning.
The problem that I have with her,
I have to go with it.
The problem that I have with her speeding up the video is for naysayers, they will say that it has been doctored or edited. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And for those of us who are believers, we need things to remain pure. You know what I'm saying? We need things to remain, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for us because people argue every little thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people will argue every little thing. For us, it's like, it don't matter if it's sped up. You seeing this fly across the sky. You seeing they not running into each other. You seeing that it's going with precision. But there's always going to be somebody that says, yeah, but it's sped up. You know what I mean? So we're going to need video that's in real time, as well as the sped up video, to be able to compare and contrast, because there's always going to be somebody, man. When she says I sped up the video, she needs to have the original video too, for the individuals that are just going to be just negative about it. You know what I mean? Just straight up negative about it, because there's always going to be that one. You know what I mean? That's going to say, well, she sped it up. Who knows what else she did to it? And for our UFO community, which is already small, and in the black UFO community, which is even smaller than that. Yes,
most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of I try not to say the word, but fuck it, I'll say it. A lot of motherfucking niggas ain't gonna fuck with a nigga that fuck with UFOs. Nigga, you crazy in the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So I understand that, but my lane is that lane. Eventually, motherfuckers is gonna get on this lane when they eventually see that shit. All I say is, nigga, when you do see it, just say, hey, that nigga Goob did say that shit was out there. That's all the fuck I ask. Other than that, I can care less, because I've been believing in it for years, and I'm going to continue to believe in it. Can't nobody I believe in that before I believe in a visible man in the sky that I got to get on my knees and pray for. I believe that. Now, that's no disrespect to nobody that does do it.
That's the beauty.
You know what I'm saying?
That's the beauty of the drawing of Jesus. The beauty of the drawing of Jesus is that we've never really seen him.
Right.
But people say, I've never seen a UFO, so I don't believe in aliens. You've never really seen Jesus.
No.
Have you ever heard a dinosaur roar?
No. Nigga,
but when you heard that dinosaur roar in Jurassic Park, you believed it.
Right.
That's right. Yeah.
But that really wasn't a dinosaur roaring, and that really wasn't a T-Rex roaring. But you thought it was.
Appreciate y'all.
You know what I'm saying? But you believed in it because somebody
Jesus,
put the
I don't believe God wrote a Bible. I don't believe either, American Negro, that, you know what I'm saying, because God is way more, a higher being, or what they say is God, which is a man-made name, is nothing more than the highest of all beings that made everything and all. Did you see the pictures that I just put up? Look at this. I just put the shit back up. Are you telling me? And I'll put this up. All them fucking stars in there. Are you telling me that none of those are habitable planets around those suns?
Thank you.
That would be crazy. To even think that there's no other planet that exists around. A star is nothing but a sun, like our sun. Every one of these stars may have planets around them. So the geometrical form of saying, the mathematics that say it's 100,000 of these fucking stars, mathematics would say at least 70% of them have planets that they orbit. You
All right,
understand? That'd be
hold
common
on. I
sense.
saw something I
Go
like.
ahead.
Wait a minute. I saw something I like. God is not a name. God is a title. Secondly, God, gang, gang, only God. Wow, on Sunday. Sunday means absolutely nothing to me. The Sabbath is Saturday. The Sabbath was changed to Sunday. The Sabbath being changed to Sunday is actually a sin because Sunday is exactly that. Sun worship. Sun worship, because that light that's behind that depiction of Jesus' head is what you are worshiping, not that image of Jesus in the front. And in fact, if you really want to go there, that Christmas tree that you're bowing down to on Christmas has nothing to do with Christ. It is the son of Nimrod, because after Nimrod died, Nimrod's wife believed that he was going to be born again. And his son, when he was born, because Nimrod's wife did not want to lose power, she said that her son was Nimrod reincarnated. So the birth of Jesus in Christmas was actually the reincarnation of Nimrod. Period, point blank. And so when you bow down to a Christmas tree to get a gift, you are actually bowing down to Nimrod. When you go on an Easter egg hunt and you see the bunny rabbit is that particular animal, the emblem of Easter, because that is the symbol of fertility, because the rabbit has sex more than any other mammal on the planet. And you are searching for eggs because you are hoping for fertility to get pregnant. It has nothing to do with the resurrection of your Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And you are talking to a person that took 2 years of a theology class. So if we really want to get into a discussion about Christianity and what they are doing to Jesus Christ and his name, the man that we know as Jesus Christ would be utterly disgusted with the religion today. Jesus would want nothing to do with Sunday. Sunday is an affront to Jesus. It's in the name, Sun, S-U-N, day. If it was supposed to be about the Son of God, it would be Sun, S-O-N, day. But we are talking about God. So if it's supposed to be the day that God rested, then it would be God Day, G-O-D, day, because God is a title, not a name. God's name is El, the first. Genesis is the gene. When you take the isis off of it, it is gene. You are a gene. It is the first. It is the beginning of you, not the beginning of the Bible, but the beginning of the people. The beginning of people who are the royal family, because everybody in the Bible are related. Those are the Hebrew people, not the people around the globe. Those are the Hebrew people, which is why when Cain and Abel stepped out, they found other people. They were not the first people on the earth. They were the people that were considering themselves Hebrews. Adam and Eve were not first. They were the ones that considered themselves first in the eyes of God.
There you go.
So gene means they were first in the eyes of God, not first on the planet, not only on the planet. And the Garden of Eden was located in Ethiopia. So if they were first in the eyes of God and the Eden was located in Ethiopia, that means that they looked like the people who are on this fucking YouTube channel right now.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if they
Shout
look
out.
like the people who was on the YouTube channel right now, and if they were Hebrews and they were in the Garden of Eden, then they were Israeli. I'm going to call you Israel. Jacob wrestled with God. And after wrestling with God, God said, I'm going to name you Israel. Israel wasn't a place, but a person.
Yeah.
And you're Hebrew, which means you black. Then that means that the white people who are calling themselves, let me not even go there.
Shout out Trip Phillips. What do you say, Flip?
Let me not
Because I
even
know
go
you
there.
were on that Christian side of the
Oh,
platform.
well, I did a
I
little
want to hear
study.
what your side.
Well, I did a little study myself, and I agree with Omar. You know, it's a lot of when it changed. Okay, Easter and all that stuff was in
Honey
Rome.
Closet, I
The Romans,
appreciate you, man.
created the new Sabbath, meaning Sunday. The Romans created Easter. The Romans did all that to make everybody happy because at that
What's
time,
up with you, Val? I appreciate you stopping by. You know what I'm saying? Now, Honey Closet is one of my wife's best friends, so I just want to shout her out. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe to the channel. It's a weird channel. Just like and subscribe to it. Help a brother out.
Right.
You know what I mean? I tell everybody to do it. You know what I mean? If you don't like what we speak about, man, just subscribe if you like the brothers and the people that come on my platform. You know, it may be weird to you, homie, but I'm just here to enlighten those on a different aspect other than, you know what I'm saying, just strictly gang banging or talking about penitentiary shit or politics. Man, we need to know what's going on that's coming to us later on in life, homie, because we're not going to be here long and we don't know our next step outside of this life on planet, homie. We think that this is all we have, and I don't believe that. I don't believe they coming here and talking to us and showing us a face and saying this is all you got. You know what I'm saying? I want to see my homeboy Squid rest in peace again. I want to see my mama again. I want to see my mother-in-law again, my grandmama again. You know what I'm saying? And that I think we are because our bodies are just here. And these UFOs that come and talk to us is telling us we just a young, primitive species that knows nothing because we don't know nothing. How can they get to us and we can't get to them? That's what people need to understand. But my bad, Omar, because I cut you off. I just want
No,
to
you cut
ramble
off
for a
Flip.
minute. Oh,
Flip was
Flip.
talking. Big homie Flip was talking.
My bad. Go ahead, Flip.
It's good. Well, no, I was just saying I agree with Omar because all that changed in Rome. Everything as far as that, and then the lineage. Abraham was from the land of Nod, okay, and that's located somewhere around like Iraq, Iran, okay. Then he left there, and then headed towards Ethiopia and all that. Well, he actually headed into Egypt. Well, eventually they landed in Egypt.
Thank you,
And from
Brian
Egypt,
Johnson. Appreciate you, homie.
and from
I'm just
Egypt,
hitting the chat.
Yeah, so and from there on or whatever, but yeah, all that Easter and all these holidays and all this stuff is just man-made. All this religion to me is man-made. Period. Religion to me is man-made. If you look at all the different things in the Bible, you saw that all those individuals had personal relationship, or they had a way to connect with God in a spiritual way that gave them other aspects, other powers or whatever you want to call it, but gave them favor in the eyes of God, and they got blessed or whatever. But as far as all the religion, yeah, that's all man-made, bro. That's all. I mean, all man-made.
Right.
All right, I'm gonna show this picture, and then I'm gonna answer and then I'm gonna answer the homie about evolution, and then I'm gonna tell I gotta go pick up my daughter from work. But here's the picture. I hope y'all can see it. Up that way. Can y'all see Ron Isley?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, you see his wife?
Yeah.
Okay, well there you go. That's who left me crying in the puddle. So what the homie asked me, do I believe in evolution? Not in its current form, because Darwin was racist, and evolution is based on out of Africa, and the out of Africa theory is that black people are first, and therefore anybody that came after is enlightened and better, and that continues in the alien theory, which is why they suggest that the white aliens are the saviors, and they're gonna come, and the Palladians and the rest of those guys are supposed to come and help and save humanity. It's the Greys that are picking up the cows and doing the cow mutilations and tearing everybody up, and the Nords are the ones that are supposed to be giving the technology to the Americans and trying to keep the peace and keep us from nuking each other. And what I don't understand is that these Nords and these Palladians that are tall and beautiful and look white are supposed to be so enlightened. Why in the hell aren't they helping these cows when the Greys come down and start grabbing their ass and raping them and ripping them apart? I mean, I think that's a little shitty. If they're so damn enlightened, why they not saving the beef? So, and if they love them, they love white people that much, why they not stopping these Greys from anal probing their asses when they abduct them? So somebody's lying somewhere. I just think we got to stop this. When it comes down to the black people, some bullshit we just don't believe. But then again, we are farmers, and we know the difference between bullshit, cow shit, horse shit, and chicken shit. We know it grows roses, some of it grows grass, some of it grows other things. Sir Uncle Buck finally joined in and said, Brother Omar, you look like a wheat farmer, but we are not going to listen to Buck, and we are not going to listen to anybody who gets cussed out by his broad every 15 minutes. This is a real man conversation, so we going to leave him in the comment section. So,
belittle self, get on your knees, lay on your belly. Exactly, GD. Appreciate you stopping through. But praying is a bad, in the first place. Look at how you got to pray. What you got to say. Belittle yourself, get on your knees, lay on your belly.
So prayer,
you know what I'm saying?
Prayer is not for God.
I think prayer is for self. If that's what you want to do, if that's what,
prayer,
if that's what you want to do it for yourself.
Prayer is for self-alignment.
Right.
Because when you believe in God, and God is all knowing, he already knows what you coming to God. He already knows what you coming to him for.
Right.
Prayer is a self-alignment for you to remind yourself of the manifestations of what you are trying to create.
Right.
If you are a person who has mental health issues and you don't want to take any medications, the best religion for you is Islam. Why? Because they pray 5 times a day. And if you are a person who has anger issues and you got to fight some real demons, man, go pray 5 times a day. It worked for Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was whooping everybody's ass.
Right.
Till he became a Muslim.
I guarantee they was praying before they got in that ring to fight Mike Tyson. Oh, Lord, please help me win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, absolutely.
I want to say this because Monique Hill said it just like I say it, and my wife know it for a fact that I tell her. I talk to my highest being. You know what I'm saying? I talk to him because I know if he's the highest, he knows what the fuck I'm thinking, and he knows if I'm bullshitting his ass or not.
Thank you.
You see what I'm saying? If I'm gonna pray and say, please help me do this, and I'll never do nothing again, he know I'm fucking lying. Because as soon as I get out of that penitentiary system or out of this trouble that these police got me in handcuffs for, nigga, as soon as he let me out, nigga, I'll shoot that nigga again. Or I'll get another motherfucker. I'll do whatever the fuck I'm gonna do. I'm lying to the nigga. So why the fuck am I praying? Please get me out of this motherfucking jail cell. That nigga should know I'm lying. Nah, nigga, lock his motherfucking ass up for the rest of his life. He lying. You know what I'm saying? I've always thought like that. Like, nah, nigga, when I talk to mine, when I go outside, like, nigga, why the fuck do you put me in these fucking positions here, man? I'm trying to do good. What the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Because he knows in my mind, that's how the fuck I'm thinking about talking to him. If he's a real, you see what I'm saying? If anything is real. That's why I don't believe in a being. I'm not going to have a statue or something and pray to this statue and all that shit. Nah, fuck I doing that for?
And face the
Because
east.
I know.
That's not because that's not. That's why I say it's self-alignment, because it's not about lying to a higher power. You arguing about lying to yourself.
Exactly.
You talking to your own conscience. See, when we get to the bottom line of feeding our kids, and fuck it, we ain't got it.
Right.
And it come time that my kids are hungry, need diapers,
and I gotta do what I gotta do.
38 for protection.
Right.
But now I got to decide whether I'm going to use this 38 for protection, but I'm about to go rob this Jack in the Box of the first nigga I see that I'm catching slipping because my baby mama calling and she, nigga, you fucking up. You ain't shit. I done told you we need these goddamn diapers and you motherfucking, and it's like, stop yelling at me. And she don't understand because she's still yelling at you and she's putting pressure on you to do some shit. And you don't know where you get the money from because your mama said don't. Nigga, stop calling me about these motherfucking diapers. Nigga, I done told you ain't got it, and you just like your no good ass daddy.
Right.
And then you fuck around and you do something stupid. And then when you go to jail, they say the same fucked up shit. Why you didn't just ask me or tell me? You didn't have to do all that.
Right. Yeah.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
The prayers for you can confirm that moment of silence and affirmation in yourself, because the outside world is not going to give a fuck. They are not about to give you a moment's break or silence or peace to gather yourself, bro. They're just not going to do it. I don't care who it is. It could be a girl, it could be a mama, it could be an auntie, it could be a homeboy. In that moment, when it boils down to being just you, and you broke down to yourself, your realest self, and you got to decide who you are.
Right.
That's when you got to decide, am I going to have that conversation with myself, or am I going to go ahead and just break myself off? You see what I'm saying? Like when I was in Compton, I was caught up in one of them street takeovers. And they were spinning in the street. And I'm going to be honest, Arizona, you know, you could drive around with everything in your car if you want to. And they was spinning in the street. And everybody was slipping. Everybody was caught up and spinning around in the cars. Everybody. Wasn't nobody paying no attention to me, bro. Nobody.
Right. See, that you know.
Had I wanted to, had I been that guy, I could have made myself a hero of the moment. Because I know everybody in Compton is tired of them damn street takeovers. I could have been the white guy on the movie. I could have been Clint Eastwood. I could have been Rambo. I could have been stupid in that moment. But I would have been dumb. You know what I'm saying? Because them is kids out there in them street takeovers. And they just being dumb. But I would have been a hero.
See, and like I say, man, for years I've always been like this. When I knew I was doing fucked up shit in my 20s and I was going in and out that penitentiary system, you know, I didn't go in there. I read the Bible. because I didn't have nothing else to read but that, because they wasn't giving nobody no book. So I read it from cover to cover. Did I care about, oh, well, we having church on Sunday? I don't care about that. I ain't going there. I got to deal with what I'm dealing with in the penitentiary system to survive. That ain't gonna help me survive by sitting up, going to my bunk and going in my cell or whatever and kneeling at my bunk and saying, please help me survive this penitentiary. That wasn't gonna work. Cause once that cell racked, them niggas didn't give a fuck if I was religious or something. Oh, they gonna look at, oh, this nigga is walking around with a Bible. Nigga, I'm not finna do that. The fuck I look like walking around the yard with a Bible and I don't really believe in that shit. I'm a hypocrite right there. That I thought was the worst thing ever. You know what I'm saying? Is being a hypocrite of something that I didn't really believe in. So why I'm gonna sit up and profess that that's what I believed in. Now that I'm older, I don't, because I believe so high in something higher that I know that there's something else out there beyond this planet. This planet is just, we think because we on this planet, we the smartest species of everything. That's got to be the craziest thing in the world because of the simple fact we can't get past the moon. If people say, oh, we've never been to the moon. Oh, okay. So say we ain't never been to the moon. Then we can't even get to the moon. We ain't can't get to, but shit is coming to us and we seen it in the skies and we got to wonder, how the hell is this, what the fuck is this coming and where are they coming from that coming to us? They got to have more technology. They got to have more knowledge than what our smart asses on this planet think of. So that's where my beliefs come in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
So,
I gotta
go ahead.
put
Go
this
ahead,
out
Flip.
there, yo. Okay,
Go
well
ahead.
with me, I know, like I say, as far as religion is concerned, I don't really believe in religion, but I do believe in the higher power in ways that we tap in, because people do heal people. People do have prophecies. People, see things. They'll come up to you. See what I'm saying? But that's
Right.
tapping into
Right.
that higher being. You know what I mean?
That's
So
what
there's a
I
connection right
said.
there. There's
Right.
a higher connection, right? And you can produce things from that. That's why if you do listen to, you read some of the Bible, and you listen to like some of the words that Jesus said, and even that Moses said, or whatever, you can see that they're telling you things. They're giving you a little bit of it, but they're not giving you, the unwatered down. They're giving you the cut, but not the uncut. You see what I'm saying? And you can
Mm-hmm.
take from that. And,
Right.
and like Jesus said, if you had this much faith, you can move mountains. Well, if you have enough faith, you can do a lot of things spiritually that you don't know that you can do. Or you can produce a lot of positive things in your life. There's negative energy and there's positive energy. You see what I'm saying? But
Right.
it all comes from one higher source, one higher being. And it controls
Right.
the universe, but not only the universe, it controls us.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
And see, what
That
my
same
thing
power
is,
controls everything. That same power keeps the stars in the sky. You see what I'm saying?
right.
From keep them on track. It keeps them aligned. It keeps the universe the way it is. That force is that same force that we can tap into. That's a part of us. You
Right.
see what
But
I'm
see,
saying?
here, let me ask you this, Flip. See, the thing that I say about the Bible, I think that the Bible, because they were using the words, it's just like I told my kids and other people. If I'm sitting at this mic, the only reason this is called a mic is because a human being said this is a mic.
Right.
I'm sitting at a table only because a human being said this is a table. This could be
Yeah.
called a chair. This could be called a
Right.
chair if they wanted to, right?
Right.
So
Right.
when you read in the Bible and they say, well, this was Jesus said this, they only said that was Jesus said that. That could have been somebody from outer space because he did a lot of shit that's extraterrestrial type shit.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They did.
Yeah.
How the you seen a burning bush. They never said that bush was burning. They
Yeah.
just
The
said it was
sky.
glowing. You see what I'm
Yep,
saying?
the sky opening
Ezekiel's
up.
wheel. Yeah, they said Ezekiel's wheel. They never talked about that spinning wheel in the sky with different lights that we see nowadays. You know what I'm saying? They don't know about Jacob's ladder, a ladder up to the sky. That could have been a walkway up to the UFO or
Thank you.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
exactly. And
there's
when
a
they say
whole
the
lot
sky
of
opened up, the sea opened up, the sky opened up, all kind of, Yeah.
say, hey, Goob, why do we have to be a planet that the others don't? You may need to reword that. Hey, Goob, why do we have to be a planet that the others don't hear? I, you have to reword that, my brother. I can't understand. God created existing.
You know what? Let me tell you.
You know,
I am a Christian. I have a Bible. But outside of the standard Bible, I also have an exhaustive concurrence Bible, which is what the preachers have, which gives me a lot more understanding into like what they are talking about. And if you take the time to invest in one of those things, just like, oh, because those books kind of get into the nitty gritty and have more connective tissue in them. Like they do more explain. Like when I say those guys are everybody in the Old Testament is actually related, they family members. Those books go into how they related.
Yeah.
You know, those books will tell you that the Immaculate Conception wasn't Jesus, the Immaculate Conception was Mary. Mary's mama was a virgin. That ain't something they really go into the Bible. You know, they talk about the theory that really the story that you read that they tell you is Jesus' story is really Judas' story.
Okay, but let me ask you this though. That same thing though. The same point is that's all still written by man. So that's their interpretation of what they got out of reading. The original text was the Torah. Okay, so by reading the Torah, they came up with these interpretations, right?
Correct. And you have to remember this, that during the Council of Nicaea, there was, what they don't tell you is that Ethiopia had the oldest Christian church. Ethiopia had the oldest, Hebrew church.
Yeah.
And when they convened the Council of Nicaea, the Ethiopian church sent their highest ranking member to this Council of Nicaea meeting. And he said to them, you cannot make Jesus the begotten Son of God. You cannot.
See, I gotta
God
bounce.
cannot take human form.
God
cannot take human form and choose a woman to have sex with and make a baby. You're opening up a can of worms, because now you got to explain why God chose this woman. No, we don't have to go in and nobody's going to care. Yeah, people are going to care. Somebody's going to eventually ask the question, why did God, what made him pick this one? What made her special? Did he play eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Did he roll the dice? Was it rape? Because he certainly didn't get to know her. Did he take her on 3 dates first? I mean, I'm making light of it, but he asked what the question is going to be. Why did God pick this one?
Say, Omar, these are men speaking.
Those are men
Exactly.
speaking, but
That's what
this
we're
is
talking about.
but this is the question that he's posing to these people when he's saying you cannot make Jesus the Son of God,
Right.
because these are the questions, the pitfalls that you're opening up for yourself. But
Here's what let me say something though real quick, Omar. Because when they say the Son of God, okay, then God is the same thing as what I'm saying is a higher being. Tommy. Because if he's the Son of God, he came down here to speak to you. What happens to all those, the Anunnaki, all the people that gave us the pyramids, gave us all this intelligence, this technology, all this, they came from somewhere else. What people are saying when they say God, God means he made everything, not just this planet. So when I say it's a higher being, I'm not taking away from you saying God. I'm saying the highest of highest. Why do I want to believe in Mary, Joseph, Jesus? And all? I don't care about them. I want to believe in the highest thing that made these million planets and all the shit that's around us, homie, because we only suspect of this planet. And that's what I don't get.
Goob, guess what?
Go
You
ahead.
just asked the same fucking question he just asked. That you asked the same question the old man asked. Basically, why would the creator of the universe pick this one person?
Yes, to rule over this planet.
To turn into a human, have sex with, and make a baby.
Right.
You're opening up a can of worms.
We do as humans, trends, clothes, rappers.
That you can't close back up.
Right.
Why? What would make the creator of everything pick Mary? How do you answer that question when people ask it? Their answer was,
she was the chosen one.
When people ask that question, who cares?
What they were more
concerned about was getting the artifacts out of Jerusalem and putting them in Rome to make Rome the official holy city of the Christian religion.
Yeah, that's true.
That was the main purpose. That's all they wanted.
Right.
Mary's mama name was Mary too.
They also wanted to give the Jews something that they had been waiting on. And if you remember, there's still some Jews that didn't agree and they don't accept Jesus, because what they wanted to do was give them that Messiah that Isaiah prophesied about, the Messiah. So what they did was they created that, immaculate conception, blah blah blah. Because you remember that the churches didn't start until after that council. The churches all over. That's when the Catholic churches began, and that's when you said the church here and the church there, and Peter and everybody was writing these letters to all these churches and stuff. That's why.
Because 12 crusades. So 12 crusades. They never won a crusade.
Exactly.
Right.
And we've been mad in sending America to blow up the Middle East ever since. It's really
Yeah. Just like
for
you
that
say,
to take over that territory.
why can't
Really, that's
anyone get dug up?
what it all boils down to. Why are the gas prices higher right now behind Russia than they've ever been when we go over there to fight the Middle East, when the Middle East supply more oil than Russia ever could?
Right. He said just out of one day out of the blue, Jesus showed up at 30, like I'm the son of God. You know what I'm saying? He believed that. I don't know.
No, there is a book. There is a book that talks about Jesus' childhood, but Jesus was a regular child, so they don't talk about it. But you have to understand, there is a portion where they talk about, that's not in the Bible, where they talk about it really being the story from the perspective of Judas, because Judas would be the only one who knew how much he betrayed Jesus for.
Right.
So who would be able to say that Judas betrayed Jesus for 30 pieces of silver other than Judas? How would they know?
Right. And why? Listen, here's how I think about a king. Me and my wife, we always had this conversation because, a lot of people say, oh, Lord, right?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Lord, back in the day, what the movies showed me, a Lord will cut your motherfucking head off if you come bring him some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Lord, whatever, was the king of whatever country, would cut your fucking head off if you didn't bring him the right shit. So how the fuck am I praising the Lord if he'll cut my fucking head off if he don't like what I'm saying? Why certain books are not in the Bible? Why? Because King James was a king and he decided, nigga, what I want in this book is what I want in this book, and whatever else I don't like, you can take that shit and go with it and kill his ass. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got the Dead Scrolls that's not in the Bible. They got a whole bunch of shit that's not in the Bible because the King James didn't want that shit in the Bible. So they put what they wanted in the Bible and made it like that, bro.
A lord is a person who has land sanctioned to him by the king or by anybody who is given authority by the king to give land and titles. That's what a lord is. So you have to be a landowner that holds land and or people to be a lord. A lord is below a knight.
So why are you praising the Lord? Oh, Lord, help me.
Because
help me, Lord.
You praising the Lord the same
to get
way.
To the king? To get to the king?
Because of that religious indoctrination to keep slavery. The same way the slave masters had certain passages in the Bible read over and over again. Love thy master. Love thy master is love thy master. Love your master. Love who's in charge.
Right. Somebody got a question, Omar. Why is the Son of Man?
Mary, but you got to remember that the Quran is actually younger than the Bible. Christianity is well older than Islam.
Right. So Archangel got a question. Omar, why is the Son of Man to rise from the west, and Israel in the Middle East is known as the antiquity to God?
Well, first of all, the Israel that you see is not the real Israel. The Israel that you see was created after World War II. And that was the place that was carved out of Palestine after the Palestinians, allowed the German Jews to have a portion of Palestine because they were displaced. The Son of Man rising from the west is the presidents who are supposed to rise to destroy civilization, just like they believe that the beast was supposed to rise to destroy civilization. And in Revelations, they say that the beast will have multiple heads, and they're talking about the presidents of the United States, and one of the heads will be slain and will rise again to destroy the earth. And there will be a lady standing in the sea from that land of the west, and they believe that the lady standing in the sea is the Statue of Liberty, and they believe that the crown on that lady's head is the crown on the Statue of Liberty. And they believe that the torch is the torch that the Statue of Liberty holds, and they believe that the Statue of Liberty is actually a statue to Satan and not to liberty. Because if you take the word liberty and change it to library, take out the T, library is actually means lies.
Right. Well, so I mean, it's a good conversation, Flip. But I know you have that religious in you. What do you think about what we speaking on?
Oh, well, yeah, I kind of agree, with Omar to a certain degree. But like I said, there's things that are way beyond what any man can interpret. I mean, the Bible can't even put it. It's far more advanced than that. Period. I mean, like you said, Goob, the pyramids. We have information that they haven't even tapped in yet because they can't even comprehend it just from Egypt alone. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where did these people come from?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What knowledge did they really have? Just look at what they did. Look at what they built. Look at how they built it. Look at the time that they built it in. Where did they get this knowledge?
Right.
Where did they get the manpower? Where did all this come from? All these chambers behind the Sphinx ear and different things that they barely just now finding. Look at the stories about Antarctica. You see what I'm saying? Look at this planet, just the planet alone. Not look at the universe. It's far more advanced. Man cannot comprehend or describe or tell us why all these things exist and what was the origin of them. Period. Nobody living today can tell you who exactly built those pyramids.
They can speculate on it. They can speculate on it, but they can't tell us. You know what I'm saying? They can't
tell you what the people look like, but the walls tell you what the people look like. They try to change it and put other ideas in your head, but the people look like us.
Right. And see, that's the thing. It's just like our seas. We haven't explored even probably 10% or 20% of all our seas. Exactly. We don't know nothing that's down there. You know what I'm saying? We don't know if they flooded out or if there's anything below there, if there's other societies that were just covered up when it was flooded out. Right. You know what I'm saying? Because before us, this probably was all water before it dried up and became land that we could build something on maybe 10, 20,000 years ago. We don't know. Like I always say, which is a joke to me and to a lot of people, maybe to a lot of people, what the existence of dinosaurs was kept out of the Bible. But you can't forget that something was here before this. You know what I'm saying? Right. But there's no existence on Noah's Ark that there was a dinosaur on that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But so, I mean, but they know there's existence that dinosaurs were here because they pulling up bones. But just like Monique, I think, said it, ain't nobody dug up the bones of Mary or Joseph or Jesus or none of them.
Nope.
No, they could have been just species that's coming down to us now and talking to us. You
They
know,
haven't
people
even
say,
dug up the covenant of the ark. You know, they haven't
right,
dug up the covenant of the ark. They haven't dug up Noah's ark. They haven't,
none of that.
what have they found?
Nothing religiously on that
Okay, now
aspect
let me
of it.
ask you this. Okay, if Christopher Columbus was looking for Atlantis, there had to be some, not only him, but people before him, everybody was looking for Atlantis, right? So obviously that
Right,
place existed at one point in time. They had to
right,
have some kind of knowledge of it, meaning in writing, tales, or whatever of Atlantis. And they went searching, but they never found it. So where is it? Under the
right,
ocean? The Bermuda Triangle. What is that? Is it a porthole to somewhere?
right. Because a lot of weird shit happens in it.
Exactly.
Yeah. So that's the thing that I have. You know, and you know, that's what my platform is here, to open up shit that's different than what we exhibit on this planet in here. We got to understand, man, there's more than just what we doing here on this planet, killing each other, arguing with each other. Humanity is humanity, no matter what color a person may be. I
Exactly.
guarantee you, our souls are all the same motherfucking color. I
Yep.
guarantee you that.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. Amen to
Yeah.
that.
So
Yeah.
when we die and we all meet up wherever the fuck we meet up on different outside of this planet, nigga, we gonna look at, damn, homie, I thought you was that way. No, I wasn't that way. My outer body was that way. Homie, I
Yeah.
just think it's bigger than that. This is bigger than what we are on this planet, homie. We here for a reason. Everybody's here for a reason. Maybe to give love to another. If a child dies at 1 or 2 years, it wasn't for that child to do anything but give love to the parents that birthed them. And then they gone. And then you may see them later on in your life. You might not realize it now because you hurt now. You a human
Yeah.
that has feelings or certain things. That's just my point of view of it. And I don't knock anybody that believes in what they believe in. I just believe something totally different. And maybe I'm outside the box, and I agree. Yeah, I am outside the box because I'm a black man that believes in UFOs. So that's the first step of a nigga believing something out the box. But the Goob show, when you see them, if you ever been in this motherfucker or you ever heard about my platform, just come back in here and go in the chat and say, you know what, nigga, you was right. You know what I'm saying? They are out there because everybody's going to see them sooner or later. That's no doubt about that. I have no doubt that everybody's going to see them sooner or later if they don't die before that. But if you living on there, you're going to see them. And we're going to see them more and more as long as Russia keep fucking around and they fuck around and do something with these, you know, get into that nuclear bullshit and all that other shit. Oh, we're going to see them real quick because they
Yeah.
going to let it know, hey, listen here, y'all not finna fuck off this whole universe by dropping an atomic bomb or nuclear bomb or whatever the fuck y'all dropping, because we didn't start seeing UFOs until they dropped the first nuclear bomb. They may have just been coming to visit, you know what I'm saying? But now, nigga, they out here like, hold on, homie. Y'all about to fuck this planet up.
Yeah.
Because this planet is, if we fuck this planet up, we not just fucking this planet up, we fucking up everything that's around this planet. That's what we gonna fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Kill it all. I'm tapping
Kill
out.
it all. Hey, bro, I appreciate you
supposed to
stopping
been
by.
up out of y'all.
I
All right,
know.
Omar.
Hey,
You know what I'm
listen,
saying?
man. You know, as usual, I enjoy it. I enjoy
Yes,
it.
sir. I enjoyed it.
You know,
I enjoyed you being here, man. A lot of
Yep,
knowledge kicked out. You know what I'm saying?
that's
We had
right.
fun on here. We've been on here
it's been
about
real.
2 hours and 30 minutes, man. You know what I'm
If
saying?
anybody
Uh,
want to tap in with me, I am at Omar Bradley 1977 at gmail.com. Again, that's Omar Bradley 1977 at gmail.com because I may be preparing to do something in Compton.
see,
Don't
look
know.
here. See,
But might
I
have
just
to
want
pull
to
it
get
together for it.
Tyrone Johnson. I don't know who you are. It says the ISIS astronauts are able miraculous to wear cloth. Okay, I bypassed this. I'm not sure. The nigga said y'all watch too much sci-fi. All right, homie.
Wait. What happened?
Just remember when you do see it, my brother, just say the Goob show told you, homie, that they out there. You know what I'm saying? So I'll go with that. You know what I'm saying? Tyrone Judge, they teach that on the Big Bang Theory, also way to go. Explain an uncontained atmosphere against the infinite vacuum of space.
Okay, so Tyrone, where are you getting the variable of an uncontained atmosphere? I mean, because you're saying, are you arguing that a UFO has an uncontained atmosphere? Are you saying atmospheric pressure on the inside of UFO? What are you arguing? Explain an uncontained atmosphere against the infinite vacuums of space.
Yeah, space.
We're having a hard time understanding what you are. How is a swimming pool related to the vacuum of I don't think we've talked about
He's saying
a
Earth is
swimming
an
pool. Earth
uncontained
has an
atmosphere.
uncontained atmosphere. We haven't talked about Earth and its atmosphere. What are you arguing?
Right.
What
Because we're
theory?
talking about something
Whose
outside of
talking
theory?
about
Whose
UFO.
theory are you arguing against us? Like, whose theory? I need to know whose theory or whose principle that you're arguing, so I know what you're talking about. Earth has an uncontained atmosphere. I thought we had an ozone layer, and I thought that ozone layer contained the atmosphere. The ozone layer doesn't contain the atmosphere.
because once we leave this planet, nothing that we use like gas, space is the same thing that we spoke about once before. Omar said it. Once we leave space,
NASA doesn't practice NASA doesn't practice their spacewalks in water because of the atmosphere. NASA practices their spacewalks in water because the resistance in water mimics the weightlessness in space.
yeah.
You do understand standing at the bottom of water, your movement is very clumsy. And so you're not going to be able to move around freely, and trying to move in space because you have no gravity there and because you have no resistance and because you have nothing to hold on to, your movement is going to be very clumsy. You understand? It's not like standing on concrete and being able to move. See, your resistance is your weight. So if you weigh 250 pounds and you're standing on concrete on Earth, you're standing on concrete in the air, 250 pounds, your resistance is exactly 250 pounds. So it's 250 against 250. If you're underwater, you don't have 250 pounds of pressure against you, which is why you're exercising in
Y'all
your
watch too much Star Trek. Oh,
space is the 10 torr vacuum. When you all are clueless, you're arguing a vacuum. Water is not a vacuum. And we're not arguing atmospheric pressure.
I hope you like my. I hope you like or dislike this.
We're not talking about atmospheric pressure.
Because I'm about to put your bitch ass on timeout with this dumb shit, nigga.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's talking about. He doesn't know what he's talking about. If he thinks that you can move, if he thinks that you can move in water the same way that you can move outside of water,
we talk about.
And if he doesn't understand the similarity of movement in water and movement in space, then he's crazy. Because clearly he's an astronaut, right? Clearly he's been in space.
You obviously clearly Tyrone, because we talk about UFOs and extraterrestrial beings. We ain't talking about.
We understand that NASA prepares for space and water, dumbass.
We ain't talking about
nobody's. You know where else they prepare for space? In a gravity machine.
He said, "I
we have a troll. That's what it is. We have a troll.
We got a troll.
We have a troll. We have a troll.
I gave y'all wrenches. Can one of my moderators send this nigga to the back room for a little while? Put this nigga on punishment for me, please. Or I'm gonna take y'all niggas wrenches if one of you niggas don't put this nigga on punishment.
You know what? Hey, Uncle Buck, take this nigga to the lake, Uncle Buck. You to the lake, Uncle Buck.
Thank you, family, man. I appreciate it.
The space against water. Wait.
Oh, man. Come on, man. He gone now, nigga. We already got to talk. He can see it from the back room. He can't even talk no motherfucking mouth. You know what I'm saying?
This is bananas.
Yeah, nigga
he just came in and started talking, and we didn't even know.
He say, "I give a damn about you. Give a damn about space or exploration. Why? Why, homie? You just content on this planet. You don't think that we should know something else about outside of our planet, homie? Why are we so ignorant that we think that our planet is so fucking like we the highest of high, higher? Oh, because y'all been looking at movies that we win all wars, spatial and on this planet. That doesn't make any sense. We should be trying to have space exploration so we can know where the fuck we started from. That's just fucking smart. You know what I'm saying? We didn't just get here because Adam and Eve started having babies after they had 3 sons. After they had 3 sons. How the fuck did they make all of us all 3 sons? That's the first thing you niggas need to think about.
Oh, hey, wait. Anthony, stop.
It's an Ebonics circle.
Stop.
Jerk here. Daniel Maxwell, I've never seen you in my shit.
Stop. You know what it is. We got the racists that finally found the show and they're jumping in.
Somebody said
Ebonics circle jerk
him
here.
Somebody send his ass to the back room, please.
Jerk here.
One of my moderators will send his ass.
We got a motherfucker that sounds like a classic school shooter jumping in the show. We finally got a classic school. I bet you he has on some New Balances. I bet you he has on some New Balances, a Latifa shirt, and he's probably in his mama's basement.
Yeah.
Eating his mama's basement.
With a dildo in his ass.
Right.
He's in his mama's basement, licking his mama's basement, wearing his New Balance tennis shoes.
Somebody got his ass up out of here.
Oh my God. Oh my God. He's going Columbine on his mama's left and right breast right now. That's what he's doing.
Hey,
That's what he's doing.
Like I say,
it's
man,
amazing.
I ain't here to.
I've had a great time.
Hey, thank you all more for coming here, man.
Oh my God! I just want to see another one pop in real quick.
No, ain't nobody. Are
you sure? I need one more to come in and say something.
I think my moderators got their asses now. They understand.
Yeah.
You know, the people that fuck with me, I appreciate that we can have a intellectual conversation on the shit that I like to talk about on my platform, homie. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna go with the bullshit and say a nigga crazy just cause he crazy. You know what I'm saying? What he say?
Casey,
That's their story,
Casey, can I
not
tell you
mine. I
something,
understand
Casey?
you just don't disagree with that one. It's all good, Holmes.
Casey, can I say
Listen,
something to you,
Casey,
Casey?
please do.
God,
Please.
God made all of these planets, because I know you believe in God. God made all of these planets to explore. That's why the majority of us, that's why the majority of them are empty. If the belief is that there are more planets than there are grains of sand on every beach, then clearly those planets are for humanity.
You want me to show it again? Let me just show it again.
Which one of you speaks English? Says Gloria Miller. Hold on.
I'm gonna pause this. Look at that in that sky. Are you fucking serious?
Wait. We got one. We got another one.
Where? Right here?
Which one of you speaks English?
Hey, get her ass up out of here.
Gloria Miller.
Back. Yeah, sit her ass to the back room.
Gloria Miller.
Yeah.
We love you, Gloria Miller.
Yeah.
We love the fact
that we go send
the fact that clearly by looking at your picture,
yeah,
your dad is vanilla ice cream and your mother's chocolate ice cream. Without people like you,
we wouldn't be able to send nobody to the motherfuckers. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it's been 2.5 hours, man.
Yes.
I'm gonna get out of here because I guess they hitting us because we're thinking. Hey, Flip, I appreciate you coming in, homie. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
good
Omar,
shit,
man. Mr. I'm gonna call you Mr. Knowledge. All right, Mr. Knowledge.
Over out of here. All right, Flip, man. I appreciate you coming in here. So, peace out, everybody, man. It's been fun. You know what I'm saying? We had some good times, some laughs. Got a few trolls in here on the nigga ass. Of course, I have to play something before I go out. I'll delete it afterwards. But let's see what I can find, man. The world ain't safe. What? Hold on. The Fog with the hat and glasses on, IQ 82. Another motherfucker popular. Man. Yeah, get Palo opportunity. Somebody keep it fuck out of here. Anyway, hey, essence to all my South homies. This has been Southside Sundays with the Goob Show, homie. Of course, as always, Hey Gang on mine. Free my nigga Yahooi. My nigga Big D Capone. My nigga Big Huff. Lil Dre. Dead Eye Tim, man. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Peace out.